Okay gentlemen, 190 SL original factory carpet set. This is undoubtedly the very best original carpet set we've seen in any 190. Stunningly original, and they usually are not in this good condition, and there's a lot to be learned from this, so we'll look at this carefully. What we're looking at here to start with is every single piece of carpet that was original to the car from Mercedes-Benz for use in conjunction with the rubber mats, and that we call our main carpet set. Most people, the more popular choice is to have the complete carpet set, which does away with the rubber mats, replaces those with pieces of carpet also, and we call that our complete carpet set. But for this video we're looking at an original carpet set with original style binding and other details that we're going to look at. So there's the bit for the rear prop shaft, the two pieces inside the storage box behind the seat, lower rear bulkhead with the leather listing sewn in as we also do the same. The rear mats plural, and the big piece for the rear bulkhead with the leather tucked behind for binding and flapped on the top as original. This was a really nice original touch. This had this tag, I believe it was over on that corner, and we've saved it. It's original factory tag, and looks like Fritz has written on there 190 coupe, and body number and so on, color, and then that's got a little spike in it, and it was stuck into the carpet and it's still there, so we've kept that for prosperity. So we've covered this in other videos. German style binding, factory original, incredibly poorly done to modern standards, irregular, just inconsistent with the widths, inconsistent with the way each corner turns out. There's a particularly bad one, typical. Again, under the seat, not that noticeable. They did bind the front edge of this big piece, which is not seen, it's below the rear floor, but you can see some very inconsistent factory original binding, and you can also see the waviness here. You can see the edge of that and how irregular it is. So this stuff was not a science. It wasn't put on with a binding machine like we have. There's a great example, look at that. So that's the look. If you want that look, no problem, very easy to do. Rear floorboards, again, interesting storage boxes behind the seats. Interesting original with some interesting details. They didn't rely on the glue. Glues were notoriously poor in the day, and they used, there is some glue used on some of this, of course, but they used these black-headed tacks that have lost some of their color, but basically there's one there, there, and there, as you can see, they're crudely placed on the surface. Now the carpet has shrunk back from the boards, but that's how they held it down. No glue used. No, there's a little evidence of glue, but they weren't relying on the glue. It looks as if they've tacked these down as a way of making sure that doesn't come back off. We believe it to be original until proven otherwise, but as of December 2017, we believe that's right, although it's clear that there is glue used in addition. So we've done that with this one that we're doing in-house. You notice that these available reproduction parts were originally CAD plated, silver CAD plated, and the original, and these repos are in brass, so the customer needs to take care of plating those. We've done the tacks the same, and you'll notice with ours and the original that the carpet actually overhangs the board, which is correct. See, that's why you cannot just take these to the bench and put the carpet on. These have to be offered into the car, and the carpet has to be carefully placed up to fit against the bulkhead so that everything lines up, especially this part here where the two join, prior to them being fixed down. Okay, and here's a perfect example of this flap here. Okay, so the boards weren't literal, they didn't meet right up against the other pieces. The carpet, they relied on the carpet to fill the gap, for want of a better word. Okay, so we've done that with this one with the tacks, but most people probably won't want this if it is original. We're still doing some research on this, but at this point we think it may be. You'll also notice that we've reproduced the pull here, and there's the original factory pull, just a piece of scrap binding. We've done the same. We've also done the same style factory original binding on our carpet. Okay, so there you go, a little more insight into original carpet sets for the 190s. I hope you enjoyed it, and your comments are welcome regarding the tacks. You've got a few restorer friends that specialize, and we're trying to get some feedback on that. I'll keep you guys posted.